Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. Now, when we take a look at this matchup, Clark, many are expecting a blowout. What about you?
I'm not quite so sure. Clearly on paper, one team certainly seems to be the favorite. But that doesn't mean they're a lock to win it. In this league, we know anything can happen.
Hawkins with it. Covered by Johnson. Hornacek outside. Over Marley. It's rebounded by West. Now, here is Barkley. He started close. It's good.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of the defense there.
Hornacek outside. Pass to Hawkins. Pulls up. It's hauled in by the Suns. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Clean sweep of them last season. You bet that momentum will likely carry over.
We'll see how they match up this time. Big difference from a year ago.
Back to Hornacek. Pass to Weatherspoon. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Count it.
Hawkins has such an uncanny ability to score. Had to get rid of it quickly, and he did.
Phoenix calls. Making the switch here. Hawkins checked in. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Dawkins against Johnson. And it's good for 2.
Inside, Johnson has to rely on his agility. That's how he breaks down the defense and finds himself a look.
Here's Dawkins. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Hornacek. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Dumas. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Marley. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Hornacek outside. They set the pick. Tries it from 19. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Dumas, the pass to Barkley. And Barkley slams it home.
You never know what you're going to see. What a move.
The 76ers trail by 4. Hornacek outside. Hawkins against Marley. Here's Dawkins. Still scoreless. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Dawkins.
He can do so much damage from the line. The defense has to be more careful around him.
To the middle, here's Barkley, and then Barkley with the dunk.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Hawkins. Now Hornacek. His fourth shot, his fourth miss. Still looking for his touch tonight. Double team on Barkley. Takes it off the glass. Barkley's got 8 points.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
Here's Dawkins. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. The offense has been on point.
Great timing, great communication. Hard to get stops against them now.
And it's Barkley missing.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper.
A nice shot by Perry.
I bet Coach loves to see this, attacking the interior for a safer shot.
On the wing, Johnson, and he's covered by Dawkins. A three from Marley. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the 76ers. They're down in the bottom of the conference. Their fans hope they can turn it around and show some improvement. The 76ers trail by 4. Hornacek outside to the wing right side. Here's Perry. Money from the wing. Perry's got his second bucket tonight.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Johnson outside. Pass to Dumas. Back to Barkley. And here's Marley. 4 on the clock. Johnson attacking. Here's West. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
I love how he challenged the shot. That takes some guts near the hoop.
Here's Dawkins. Now Hawkins. Over Marley. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Takes it inside. They grab their own miss. Barkley outside. Pass to Dumas. The 3-ball. Rebound by the 76ers. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And how about the reserves showing up and giving the starters extra support? I was really impressed by that.
Well, we talk about the importance of depth often. They exemplified how crucial having this is during that last game.
And the basket by Johnson.
Point blank range, that's what you want.
76ers trailing. Here's Dawkins. Pass to Hawkins. And that's off the glass and in.
A guy with Hawkins' accuracy can simply kill you from mid-range. That's a money shot for him.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
They came in with a really good game plan and executed on it. I thought they were really tenacious on offense.
And they managed to do it in front of a hostile crowd. Easier said than done.
And here are the 76ers now. The Suns getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hornacek. Barkley grabs the board.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
And that one's good by Marley.
A guy with Marley's range can make the mid-range work. Just has to dial it in a little.
And Philadelphia calls time here. As teams get their footing and we put a good chunk of the games behind us, Clark, how early are teams worried about the standings?
I think it depends on who you are, Kevin. I mean, coaches and front office members, I think worry and watch that stuff from tip to opening night. They tend to not be able to relax. I think players have to stay focused on the task at hand. I know it's a cliche, but a game at a time, a day at a time, a week at a time. That's the way to approach it.
Phoenix leading by 4. Barkley left side. Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Pass to Grant over Johnson. Gilliam. It's good on the putback.
And the defense must put a body on this guy. When you don't, you can expect him to make you pay for these mistakes.
Here's Marley. That one, no good. Philadelphia shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Fades away, and the basket is good. And that'll tie this game up.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Barkley. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Dawkins. Pass to Anderson. Here's Dawkins. Back to Anderson. Goes up to the stripe. Barkley over to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here is Philadelphia. Anderson against Dumas. So they take the lead. He's got 6.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Johnson, the pass to Dumas, and he goes in for the dunk.
An undeniable jam. No way of stopping it.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Anderson atop the key. Gilliam. Phoenix grabs the miss. Barkley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter.
Big time effort, denying that one. Playing the game with real force and passion.
Johnson against Dawkins. Lets it fly from 18. That misses off the backboard. And here's Barkley. He picked up 21 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And he did a great job of keeping pressure on the defense. Got to the line for a fair amount and cashed in.
Here's Dawkins. Following the score by Phoenix. Anderson up top and taken away by Johnson. To the paint. Stolen away. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson over to help. Pass to Bull. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bull's got the game tied up here for Philadelphia.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Phoenix.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And taking it inside. Always a good game plan. I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defense. Maybe sag off some shooters.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Hornacek, no luck. Suns leading by 5. Here's Dumas, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just hanging up there.
Yes, quite some extra emphasis on that jam.
Man, was that special.
Woo.
A bit of look at me up here. Got to be careful with that.
6 to shoot. Gilliam. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And then Barkley with the dunk.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to change.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
The 76ers trail by 9. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
Now, here is Hornacek. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Can't forget about all those swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Here's Bol. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Here's Marley. An easy 2 points on the layup. Marley's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
And Marley, boy, I tell you what, he does a nice job being creative inside, exploiting any holes close to the basket.
Hornacek passes to Dawkins. Over Johnson. The shot by Dawkins is no good.
And even though that one didn't go down, that's really good shot selection.
This is what the coaches are encouraging, even when these type of shots don't fall.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
So for the Suns, Chambers is checked in for West. Ceballos comes in for Dumas. And it's Johnson in for Johnson. The 76ers also with a sub. Percy Hawkins checked in for Anderson. Here's Dawkins. Back to Bol. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bol's got 4 this quarter.
Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Barkley goes in. 17-foot shot on the way. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Hornacek. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the league. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Hawkins with it. He's guarded by Marley. The shot by Hawkins, no good.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
Shot's good by Barkley.
And he's not someone you want to take lightly from there. The fault lies with the defense for allowing him to get a little bit of wiggle room.
Here's Dawkins. Bol can't hit.
That's a big man who knows his role. Grab boards.
Pass to Marley. There's the double team with Bol. Chambers can't make the basket. The 76ers trail by 14. They need to find a high percentage shot, Clark, to regain some of that confidence.
I think they've gone too long without seeing one go down, and that begins to mess with your psyche. I think you've got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Here's Chambers. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Using that size, Chambers able to get his inside look off and in.
The 76ers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Pass to Bol. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Knocking down your freebies can help you get in a rhythm and stay there.
The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw.
Oh, it just drops your jaw at how big Bol is. His arms, they seem like they go on forever. And that helps him be a phenomenal shot blocker.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. as he's checked in for Chambers. So we can't get either to fall. Suns leading by 14. Barkley left side. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Barkley's got 24 points.
Found the crease, took advantage, and got it in close.
And adds to this lead. They're having their way.
Here's Hawkins. Barkley grabs the board. And for the Suns, they're shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. And that one's good by Marley.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Now, here is Hornacek. Still yet to score. The shot by Hawkins, no good. Here's Marley. Here's Barkley, and Barkley throws it down.
How about the effort on the offensive boards?
Remarkable job, Clark. The coaching staff really appreciates that hard work.
Love it.
Not just the coaching staff, but his teammates do as well. Great work.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the Suns pick up 2. Pass to Bull. Off the run, and the layup is good. Bull's got 8 points.
Playmaking, platinum level.
Timeout called, the Suns. Some changes for Philadelphia. Barry's checked in, and it's Grant in for Jeff Hornacek.
Put your hands together for your Phoenix Sixers.
The Suns making a switch here. Chambers checked in. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Suns. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. On deep, Marley, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. Hawkins with it. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And he really had the opposition on pins and needles on the offensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals on the night on his way to an overall stellar game.
Well, the shot fake there got the D out of position. He's got 8.
Yeah, great body control, and no one was around on defense to contest.
Johnson against Grant. Johnson can't hit.
Well, that's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Pass to Perry. It's Hawkins on the wing. He's guarded by Marley. Hawkins shot good. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Marley. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. Gilliam, Swallows covering. Gilliam, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he could have gone straight up with it. But by fading away, this gave him more separation and allowed him security to trade.
And there it is for him.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Grant against Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. They set the screen. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Hawkins has got 6 points in the quarter.
Just because he's known as a sharpshooter, don't get it twisted. The interior.
Dunking, no problem for him.
A high riser for sure.
And he looks to stuff it.
The 76ers trail by 16. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Hawkins. 5 on the clock. From the arc, it falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Very good from beyond the arc. Hawkins dialed in.
There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. Here's Chambers. 11 points for him in that last game against San Antonio.
Return to sender.
Grant the pass to Perry. Gilliam is guarded by Johnson.
Turning up the intensity dial here. Trying to rally his team right now.
You're right. That jam might be just what they need.
It's certainly lit a fire under the bench. Hopefully the guys on the floor are feeling it too.
Just hanging up there.
Yes. Clark, some extra emphasis on that jam.
Man, was that special.
Woo!
A bit of it. Look at me up here. Got to be careful with that.
Suns leading by 13. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Grant outside. To the wing on the left. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Perry. Lang buries it down low.
Just a touch more aggression on the defensive glass, and that could have been prevented.
Yeah, they've got to get physical if they want to prevent those second chance looks.
Here's Johnson. Count it from 12.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Phoenix leading by 13. Pass to Ceballos. Here's Marley. There's a screen. This one for three. No good that time. 76ers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Lang defended by Chambers. Here's Weatherspoon. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Weatherspoon's got his first basket of the night.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Johnson attacking, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 13.
Fantastic look. Excellent start to this second half.
Easy hoops out of halftime. That really can get your team rolling.
Here's Perry. He's covered by Dumas. Shoots from 12. Perry, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to Hornacek. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hawkins, and he gets it to go from the high post. Hawkins has got 15.
And man, can Hawkins really fill it up. Just on an absolute tear right now.
Johnson, the pass to Marley. Misses the three. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hawkins against Ceballos. Here's Weatherspoon. Pass to Hawkins. The three-pointers off the mark.
Got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Now, here's Johnson. And the basket by Chambers.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
The 76ers trail by 13. Hornacek outside. Here's Hawkins. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Barkley, he's checked in for the Suns. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hawkins checked in. Timeout called the 76ers.
They've literally been giving points away inside. I know Coach has something to say about that.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Hornacek outside. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Dawkins. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the high post. Hornacek, no luck.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Out to the wing. Ceballos passes to Barton. Chambers kicks to Marley. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
It's stolen by Johnson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Rebound by the 76ers. Now Hawkins. He's got 17.
This is the kind of team player Hawkins is. Wants to feed his teammates.
Here's Johnson. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Marley. From deep. The shot, no good.
And a bit of a shooting slump here. I mean, he can't seem to get anything going.
As a coach, this is when you want to draw up something that gets him an easy look at the rim, or at least a chance to go to the line.
Hawkins shot good.
More than pulling his weight offensively. I mean, he's ready and willing to step up when called upon.
And they'll need him to continue filling it up if they want to take control.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
What Marley gives you every night, the physicality, the passion, and oh yeah, he can shoot.
Dawkins against Johnson. Pass to Hawkins. To the inside. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Perry.
He sees an opening and takes it, moving the ball inside and into the hands of a guy ready to score.
Now, here is Barkley. 26 points for him. Inside, here's Chambers. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Chambers got 8 points.
Not much will slow down Chambers. A little bump certainly will.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Put your hands together. Into the lineup for Philadelphia. Number 35, Armand Gilliam.
Here's Dawkins. Pass to Hawkins. Gilliam. And Barkley sends it back. There's Ceballos. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Take a look at the levitation. Just hanging, suspended in the air.
Gosh, it's fun to watch, and that's how he's able to slam it down with such ease.
He makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not that easy.
Here is Hawkins, following the score by Phoenix. Pass to Dawkins, down to 5 on the shot clock. From the stripe, and he hits the jump shot. Dawkins has got his second basket of the night.
When you attack, hold nothing back. There's no room for self-doubt or hesitation.
Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
Love the hustle there. Extending the possession, just generating offense.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 6. Here's Hawkins. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Hawkins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
There's a good screen. Here's Barkley. And the 3 off target.
That's what they wanted there on offense. He missed that one, but coach has to love the look they got.
Terrific balance. Gets knocked around and hits it anyway.
He knew he had the foul. Figured out a way to get the shot off, and it went in.
Johnson, he's checked in for Johnson. Bowl, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Barkley outside. Lets the three fly. Josie Hawkins with the rebound. The 76ers trail by 7. Pass to Hornacek. Cuts off the pass. And Barkley slams it home.
A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk. One that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow. You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Johnson dishes to Martin. Offline with his 3. Driving in. Here's Hawkins. Rebound by the Suns. They led the game at 1 point by 20. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Whoa, man, what a slam.
He's showing off, isn't he? That's just a show-off move right there.
More than a little bit. He was going for the highlight reel dunk.
Timeout called the 76ers. Anderson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Grant comes in for Hawkins.
Ron Anderson. Grant.
To the right side. Grant outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Anderson, the bounce pass. Gilliam slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. Suns leading by 7. Johnson outside. Pass to Martin. Out left to the wing. Fires the 3. And Ball pulls it down. And the 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. And Anderson kicks to Grant. Over Marley. No good from Grant.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks. So they made that as difficult for him as possible.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Bowl, a screen on Johnson. Here's Anderson. And they pick up 2. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Johnson inside. And he's covered by Dawkins. Here's Anderson, and Barkley sends it back.
There is no back down in this fella, putting everything into his defense.
Stolen by Grant. And here's the fast break. Gilliam. Rebound by the Suns. Barkley's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Screen by Barkley. And here's Marley outside. It's good from long range. Marley's got 16 points.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Now, here's Anderson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Grant. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Johnson. And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Dawkins. Gilliam, defended by Barkley. And good that time.
And that's all the space he needs from that range.
Anderson against Dumas. Anderson with the block.
That's how you stop the easy shot, by playing assertive but clean defense.
Here's Dawkins. Now, here's Bull. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Points they needed right there. You like the fact that he took it right to the rim.
High percentage look at an important juncture in this game.
There's Ceballos. Yep, it counts. And the Suns. Ceballos has gotten everything to drop so far. Shooting 4 of 4. The shot by Dawkins. Phoenix shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Johnson gets the bucket.
Hey, when you're defending KJ, you got to back up a little bit to account for his tremendous acceleration.
Dawkins, the pass to Hornacek. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
They were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. They stuck to their game plan, and it's paid off.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. West comes in for Chambers, and Marley subbed in for Ceballos. Phoenix leading by 4. Johnson surveying the floor. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Playing hard and getting rewarded for it. What a slam by Johnson.
76ers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. To the left side wing. Barkley over to help. Pass to Dawkins. 5 to shoot. Hornacek for 3. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got rebound number 15 here tonight. West dishes to Barkley. And here's Marley. Back to Barkley. Over Anderson. Rebound by Hornacek. Lays it up and banks it in.
Even amongst the trees inside, Hornacek still able to find his shot.
Now, here is Barkley. Not a lot of room. The 76ers trail by 4. Driving inside. Dawkins, good.
And both teams have been clicking all night long on the offensive end.
Great shooting, and they've executed well. It's nothing but fireworks for the fans.
Pass to Dumas. Down low, Barkley. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the paint. Dumas gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Up top, Hornacek. It's stolen by Johnson. Goes up. Oh!
And you see how quick Johnson is. In transition, he's an absolute terror.
The 76ers trail by 6. Dawkins, the pass to Hornacek. Here's Dawkins. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Pretty easy around the cup. He'll convert that most every time.
Marley against Dawkins. Johnson kicks to Marley. 6 to shoot. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Big time slam by Dan Marley gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
Hornacek outside. Pass to Dawkins. Hornacek outside. 14 feet away, and he can't bank that one in. Phoenix leading by 6. Double team on Barkley. Now here's West. Pass to Barkley. Here is Dumas. Here's West. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Now into the lineup for the 76ers. Manute Bol, Percy Hawkins, Greg Grant.
And here's Hawkins. Over Marley. The 76ers with another miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Hawkins. Here's the screen. Back to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. They double him with West. It's stolen by Barkley. Here is Dumas. Back to Barkley. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. And Barkley throws it down.
And they have not let up. They are still in attack mode despite their sizable lead.
And I like that mindset. Never let up. You don't want to give the opponent any opportunity to get back in this one.
Now, here's Grant. Pass to Hawkins. Back to Grant. Over Johnson. No good from Grant. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the basket by Johnson. And now it's a 12-point Suns lead. Philadelphia shooting 55% in the fourth. They are executing late. And the dunk by Bol.
Putting it down with some power.
Wow, a true rim rattler.
Yeah, going up strong with both hands.
West the screen on Hawkins. Right through the knee for the layup. Marley's got 20 points.
And once Marley finds his rhythm, he's almost impossible to slow down. A lights-out scorer.
Grant outside. There's the pick. Hawkins passes to Grant. Beyond the arc. Here's Bol. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And he continues to shine tonight. I can hear his coach telling the team, keep getting him the ball.
Johnson down low. Grant on him. And it's good. 2 points.
Able to punch it inside. Nice execution offensively.
The 76ers trail by 12. Grant outside. Hawkins with it. Feet out. Count it.
He finds some space in the mid-range and makes them pay.
Phoenix leading by 10. Puts it up from 17. That one drops.
Because of his quickness, the defense has to calibrate to stop KJ first. That leads to opportunities for his teammates.
Timeout called. 76ers. Suns making a change here. Ceballos is checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last time out, I heard the 76ers coach talk to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Hawkins. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Johnson outside. And it doesn't go. The 76ers trail by 10. Not gonna go. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Barkley right side. Double team on Barkley. Oh, softly lays it in.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hawkins with it. Covered by Johnson. Now Hawkins. Good on the basket.
Speed and agility, guys. I mean, he went right to the defense and took it to the rim. And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Suns.
Clear advantage, Mike, and points in the paint. In your opinion, how big was that tonight?
Bigger than big. Huge. When you can dominate down low, that opens up the entire floor for your team.
So you're saying it was a big point in the game?
I believe so.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25. Now, here is Barkley. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And the layup is off. The floater, and he figures it out with the lay-in. Barkley left side. Here's the teardrop. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Boy, this was an exciting game for sure. Made extra special, Mike, by all the noise from this home crowd. It was deafening inside.
They knew their squad was feeding off of them, so they did all they could to push them out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later on.